Alright, we got a little dead road action. And we got our no assassins. But they're headstrong over here. Absolute, how the game has progressed is at one time Endgame for DD2 was Chaos 5 Trials. It was similar to Chaos 5 Expeditions. At the time, there was only 4 maps in the pool, and Nimbus Reach was one of those maps. So Nimbus Reach was done at Chaos 5 over and over and over and over again for many, many months. Well, then they released Chaos 6 and Chaos 7. Once again, now Chaos 7 is the end game, right? There was only 4 maps in the rotation. What was in the rotation? Assault on Throne Room and Nimbus Reach. So I did Assault on Throne Room probably about 1,000 times during that time. Not exaggerating at all. Now, Nimbus Reach was in the Chaos 7 pool, but it was in the Chaos 5 pool before that. So Nimbus Reach I've probably done closer to like 2,000 times. And I just am done with those maps. I mean, how many times can you do the same map before you just say no? Well, I've said no. I've just said no to both of those. Alright, anyway, what do we got? We got Piling On, Lethargic, we got Longshot over here, and Headstrong. Shouldn't be too terrible, right? Let's see, let's get in some Kobold Bait. And then I think we'll just stack up a bunch of fire damage here. I mean, I don't even think I need to reflect over here. I'm going to put it in anyway, just to be safe. We don't know, of course we don't have any tracking of how many maps we had done. But there was one time, I'm going to say this was probably about 2 years ago, and someone had asked Ice in Discord who had done the most maps. And at the time, I had done the most Chaos 7 maps, and it was at like 2,500. And we had nothing to do but that for a really long time past it. Zerker Healers, the bane of my existence here today. Enemies start weaker, enough said. Let's get our spawn camp going here. Now this one I'm tempted to throw a stun in too, just to help me out with those Zerks. I'm spending an awful lot of DU over here though. Let's just do it. Let's throw a stun in the back just to help out with the Zerks. Oh, there's my Headstrong Assassins. I'm sorry. And here I thought I missed them. Alright, but we do have Geohex Zerker Throwers. No Cyborgs in this lane, which is going to make the lane itself and the flyer lane really, really easy here. Let's do that. Can I sneak another one over here? Doesn't seem like it. I'll boost them all, I guess. And we can throw that Proton in just for the poison for the Petrify. Okay, Omega Squad Theta, they're armored, so that's a bit of a freebie. They start with higher health, but receive a damage buff. I'm going to ignore Brittle. So let's just do the regular old 1-amp warrior build. And I'll add a Flame Art to it, just for fun. Okay, now what's that leave me? That leaves me exactly 400 DU. I got Orcish Horde over here. Soft Spot. And Unstoppable, that one should be relatively easy. So I'm going to try to save a little bit of DU here, actually. I was going to throw a Frostbite in over here, but they're unstoppable, so I'm just going to add a Flamar instead. And then that leaves me 220 for the big Enchilada lane. Unstoppable and Longshot. Now the question is do I want to add in some lull factor? What do you guys think? Do we need lull factor? If we want to add in some lull factor, that's going to be tough to do with this build. I could find a way to do it though. If you guys want it, I'll do it. D 70, 80. What could I do for lull factor? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not even going to wait for you guys to make a decision. I'm going to make the decision for you. So I need to spare up a little bit of DU on this one. Let's see, that leaves me 110. That's not enough. Let's get rid of that and go with more fire. Actually, if we're going to get rid of that, do we even need the proton? Tell you what we can do. We can do this. That leaves me 140. 140 is doable. So let's go Flame Aura there for the Frosty Liciousness. And then you know what's coming, y'all. It is just not Onslaught if you don't have a Volcano, right? Volcano engage. Alright, let's do it up. I'm hoping that Volcano is going to help me out on these long shot lanes where I'm ignoring long shot, to be honest. I do have to watch that Skelly lane in the back and that Zerker lane. I think they'll be okay. But you know the other rule of Volcano. You can't have a Volcano unless you're going to take it to tier 5, right? Uh-oh. So I'm going to need to get that Volcano upgraded to tier 5 too, or it will also lose some of its value in my heart and mind. Looking good. The Skelly lanes, that whole far side of the map did fine. There's my Headstrong. Bringing in the pain. Where's the biggest? Well, it looks like he despawned, so it's all good. Alright, so first things first, Volcano must go to tier 5. And now we got us a Volcano. Alright, now I did have a flyer leak, so let's get these Flame Auras upgraded, which should take care of that flyer leak problem. And then this side of the map did really well, but I want to continue to ignore it. So let's throw all of the juice over here and get 2 more mana. 2 more mana anywhere. Oh, there's some. Alright, we'll throw an upgrade on that flame too. Alright, now we got tier 5 Volcano. That should equal an auto win. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't tier 5 Volcano equal win? We'll have to see. This lane getting pushed pretty hard still. Little Lava Guardian. Yo, yo. Oh, caught him at the wrong time of the Petrify. Just get him dealt with. Yep, Flyer still made it. Wow. How are these Flyers making it through there? Ah, these are real headstrong assassins. No doubt there. But I think we're good. Just a couple of assassin-related deaths, and it should be GG. There we go. Alright, let's get more ups on this, since the Flyers are still leaking. Get that all jacked up there. Alright. Shouldn't be a problem. What floor is this again? 441. You little Cobalt trying to sneak past there. Lots of Frost Orcs this time, huh? Might have to get this Flame R upped all the way. Or I could throw some extra rate in it real quick to overcap it. That might help me out a little bit more here. Because I could end up getting into trouble here with all these Frost Orcs. I think I'll just overcap it. Skarnash coming. Oof. Wrecked. What's going on there, Omni? How you doing? Alright, let's overcap that Flame Aura so we don't have to worry about it. Get rid of Vamp. Go with more defense rate. I'm going to get it jacked up, though. And we should be good now. No Flyers made it through that time. Still going to want to keep an eye on them there for sure. I always recommend the EV2, their Vortex, but that's pretty biased, as that's one of my favorite heroes. I'm doing good. What you been playing, Omni? I haven't seen you. You haven't responded for a couple of days. You been playing anything, or you just been catching up on real life and sleep and whatnot? Uh-oh, Skyguard down. Cannon Ogre. Where's Quibs at? Is Quibs back in the corner? Quibs is dead now. Oof. Getting wrecked, wrecked. Slay the Spire is a pretty awesome game. I've never played Battle Chasers. What's that game all about? Let's throw another up over here. RPG, nice. I'll have to check that out. Is that on the pass? The poison chip is a random drop from any map. Expeditions or Onslaught Slea. It's just like any of the element chips. It'll drop anywhere. It's just a matter of running into it. Shadow Tactics was another really fun one. Nash incoming. Wave 5. I don't care if I lose a sub-objective. Looks like my Skyguard is doomed again. Yeah, his Headstrong Assassin's just not budging this time. Oh no, they're pushing. Maybe the Volcano wasn't a good idea after all. Oof. God dang it, man. This is bad. I'm gonna lose 2 seconds. Come on, respawn. Respawn faster. There we go. Oof. Man, that went ugly there at the end. Nah, there's no cap on minimum ascension. You can get your minimum ascension up as high as you want. My minimum ascension is like 4,000 or something. It's way up there. What is it? I can look. My current minimum ascension is 3912. If I did another Ancient Power reset, that would go up another 1,600. So that put me at what? 5,500?